Morning guys, day 164. We are still in the tent. It's about
6 o'clock
6 o'clock
a.m.
a.m. We were hoping to get up early and get out before the rain that was supposed to come at 7, but it came about 5.
So it started sprinkling some. It didn't rain hard, but we're going to pack up here and get out of camp as quickly as possible. It's supposed to rain all day long. We're not sure how much we'll be able to record today, but the plan today is to do 16.5 miles across the chairbacks. We'll have roughly around 4,100 feet of elevation. We'll do the first 2,100 feet of that in the first 4 miles. And then we have a reservation at the Pleasant River campsite. It's independently owned. You have to make a reservation there and pay to camp there, but it worked out perfectly. We'll finish the chairbacks, we'll come down, and then we'll camp there. Hopefully the rain stops in time for us to set up camp and finalize the day. But this is day 2 of the 100-mile wilderness.
This is the trail that we have been climbing up. It's not super pleasant. A lot of rocks and roots. Luckily, the rain has been intermittent and not too heavy so far.
All right, 2,100 miles. What's that feel like?
Feels good. So what is that, 198.4 left?
No, honey, 98.4. Less than 100 miles to go. This woman's trying to add more miles to our hike. All right, congrats, honey. Less than 100 miles to go.
All right.
Okay, we've been on trail now for a couple hours. We are just over 3.5 miles in. We are climbing up Barren Mountain. There's some stone steps taking us up there. We are 0.2 from the top. Lots of climbing today. After this mountain, we have 3 more named peaks of the chairbacks left to go. Altogether, just about 13 miles left on the day. Oh, here's the view from Barren Mountain. Not much of a view. We're gonna head up towards that tower there. Sunshine put her rain pants on backwards, and so she's got to change them around. She's been wearing them that way for like the last 4 miles. I'm gonna try to film this quickly. This is a plane wreckage of a father and son who was traveling with some winter gear. Not sure how the plane crashed, but it did. Both survived the crash. In fact, they camped near the spot the night of the crash and hiked out the next day, but remnants still remain. We're about a mile-ish from the Pleasant River, which we have to ford. We're expecting a storm later on today, even obviously more rain that may drop another inch to 2 inches of rain. And so we are trying to we definitely want to get across it tonight because we have a reservation at the Pleasant campsite on the other side of the river. So we're trying to get there before the heavy rain begins. It's just been doing this steady raining, misty drizzle all day long. We are soaked to the gills. Obviously our shoes are soaked, and so we're just going to ford this river in our shoes. But just want to give you an update and let you know when I get into camp.
It is about 5:30. We got the tent up. It has been raining pretty much all day. And my sweet, sweet husband is outside right now digging us trenches so that we stay dry tonight. Hey guys, end of day 164. We are at the Pleasant River campsites. And we did, I think,
16 and a half.
16 and a half miles today.
It was a long 16 and a half miles, but we did it fairly quickly in spite of the rain and stopping for an hour for lunch. We didn't take any breaks. There was nowhere to stop and take a break. So it's probably good that we did adjust the light, sorry. So probably good that we did take an hour for lunch, but it's just rough day. Non-stop rain. It's a big day, lots of climbing. We did the chairbacks.
Yeah, it was a little cold. I think because our socks and shoes were soaked, our clothes were soaked, and so.
Well, the temperature was cold. The high was only 62 degrees today.
It's not cold.
It is cold when it's raining. It feels like 62 feels like 50.
So there was a couple times where my teeth were chattering and I was cold. So it was just kind of a miserable day.
Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock, and we were told that's when this next big storm is going to hit to bring heavy rain, 1 to 2 inches. So we're praying that it skirts around us, or if it does, it doesn't last very long. It's not the best tent spot in the world. So.
But day 2 in the 100-mile wilderness is done. So.
Yeah, and this was a big day for rain, so we'll just get through this day, and then hopefully
all of my clothes are wet, so I'm gonna have to put on wet socks, a wet shirt, and wet shorts in the morning, and I'm sad about it.
I'm sorry, I'm looking up at all the bugs and mosquitoes that are trying to get into our tent, but especially now that the light's on.
All right, guys.
We're gonna call it a night.
Night.
We'll see you on trail.